Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time in my corner of the internet. My name is Timpani. For those of you who don't know me, I upload beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. And for today's video, we are going to be playing around in some eyeshadow. So I picked up this really pretty Morphe 35H Hot Spot palette a couple of weeks ago, and I have been like low-key staring at it, but not being like unsure what I wanted to do with this, and so I figured today I would challenge myself and do a blue eyeshadow look. I've never worn blue eyeshadow, I've never worked with blue eyeshadow, but there's so many really pretty blue shades in this palette that I figured that's what I would do. So if you're interested in seeing the final result, make sure to stick around. Also make sure to click that subscribe button for more future content from me, and give this video a big thumbs up to show your support. So let's go ahead and jump to that tutorial. First things first, we're gonna go with a little lip balm because I like to moisturize my lips before I start my makeup. So this is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. Yes, minty fresh. So I'm just gonna prime my lids with a little bit of concealer. This is the Morphe concealer in the shade C3.25. I'm just gonna dab. And then I'm just going to take my Morphe mini buffer brush, this is the M173, and buff that concealer out. Then I'm actually gonna put a little bit more, because it wasn't quite the coverage that I was going for. Just a little bit more of that on the lids. And I have another eyeshadow primer, but it just doesn't really work for me. So I found that the concealer has been the best thing for me thus far as like eyeshadow application goes. So I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here first, and I'm just putting that on a big old fluffy brush. What about a fallout with that one? Okay. Oh. So, wow, there is a lot of fallout in that shade. Like, I tapped and it was like a puff of smoke. Like I had a smoke bomb in here. That was intense. All right, so I'm just gonna pop this color into my crease first and foremost. I brought you guys in a little closer because I realized you were a little far away for us to be doing eyeshadow. So I just used a blending brush and blended that like tealy blue color into my crease area and a little bit above my crease. The hard thing about working with colors you never worked with before is kind of like not knowing what to go in with next. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's a little, I don't know what to call this color. It's like a really deep teal. It's not quite navy. I'd say it's probably more so on the, like a dark teal. And then I'm just gonna pop that into this outer corner area of my eye. So this is what we have thus far, and as I look in the mirror, I just feel like an 80s groupie. I think it's the off-the-shoulder shirt and this like half up, half down hairdo and the blue eyeshadow. I just feel like I'm waiting for Guns N' Roses outside of the Forum or something. I don't know. But we're just gonna keep pushing and hope that it gets better, because I'm hoping it gets better. So next, I don't know, part of me feels like I need to like do like a cut crease, but I've never done a cut crease before. So I'm a little nervous to try something that I've never done before, especially when I'm working with colors that I've never worked with before. So, I mean, it can't get worse, can it? Can it get worse? I suppose it can. We're gonna try it. We're gonna attempt the cut crease. This, ladies and gentlemen, my first cut crease endeavor caught on camera. Here we go. I honestly have no clue if I'm doing this right. I've just watched a lot of makeup tutorials where I've watched a lot of makeup tutorials of people doing this, but I've never actually like attempted it on myself. So I'm just kind of doing a whole monkey see, monkey do type thing. But we'll see. Alright, so I just took a little bit of that Morphe concealer to try to like cut my crease. I don't think it's too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. But I would like to just throw in this disclaimer right now that, you know, I'm not like a makeup artist or an aspiring makeup artist. I'm just a makeup enthusiast. I just like playing in makeup and trying new things. So that's where we're at. But let's go ahead and get back into the eyeshadow. Ignore this. This is light coming through from my window. So we're just gonna ignore it, act like it doesn't exist. Hopefully he'll go away once the sun moves a little bit, but whatever. Eyeshadow. Here for eyeshadow. Let's do some eyeshadow. So then next I'm going to go into this blue shade here and kind of pop that in the middle of my lid where I've cut my crease. I'm putting in air quotes because I don't know that I did this right. So we're just gonna say that, you know, we cut the crease. So I said I was gonna put that in the center of my eye, but I actually just ended up bringing it in a little further in than I originally anticipated to do. I'm just hitting my color switcher so that I can go in with a different shade. I got this from Walmart for like $4. So the next shade I'm gonna go in with is this dark blue here, and I'm just gonna pop that like right here in between that shimmer I just did and the dark teal color, just to provide a little bit of a transition. And then I'm just going to go back into that first shade, that first like teal shade that I used, and kind of blend that at the top of my eye just to kind of blend and mesh all this together a little bit better. I swatched this shade here and this one, and I think I'm gonna go in with this one. This one is the more bluer of these two. It's this one here, and I think that would look really pretty, just like kind of like in my inner corner area. Okay, so I'm still feeling very much like 80s groupie, but I'm thinking once I do like liner and lashes and put on a base that this will all kind of maybe come together. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And while I wait for my primer to set, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow. This is in the shade Dark Brown. Alright, so we have some brows. Now I'm just going to go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation in the shade Cinnamon. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with some concealer. And I'm just going to blend that out with a Beauty Blender. And then to set my under eye, I'm going to be going in with a mix of the Morphe Bacon Set Powder and Banana and the Dermablend Warm Saffron Setting Powder. I mentioned in a previous video that the banana powder is just a little too light for my under eye, and then Warm Saffron is just a little too dark for my under eye. And I actually have been using it as a overall face powder, so I kind of just mix these two together to create a shade for my under eye. So now that I have set my under eye area, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with, back in with this shade here and just apply that under my eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take a small little buffer brush and I'm going to go back in with this blue shade here. And then lastly, I'm going to go back in with this light teal shade and just grab a little bit of that to just kind of blend in my under eye area as well. And now I'm just going to set my face using that Derma Blend powder in Warm Saffron. Next, I'm going to take the Cover FX bronzer in Suntan Bronze to bronze my face. This is the bronzer duo. I'm just going to use the matte shade today. Then I'm also going to be using a Cover FX blush shade. This one is in the shade Warm Honey. Again, just going in with that matte side. I'm gonna go ahead and set all of this using the Morphe Continuous Mist Spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner and lashes off camera, and then I will be back for lipstick and the final look. Alright, so I went ahead and did my liner and lashes. For liner, I used the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and then went in with the Lash Paradise Mascara, and then used the Ardell Naked Lashes in 424. So yeah, now it's just for lips, and I'm not really sure what to do with this, this blue. I'm not sure what to do. So, you know, when in doubt, Fenty Gloss Bomb. So I'm just going to use some of that. Okay, so this is the final look, and I'm not bad. I'm not bad about it. It actually came out a little bit more teal than blue, but I still dig it. I think it's a really pretty look. You know, I'm not mad at it for being like my first time using blue eyeshadow or my first time, you know, kind of like doing a cut crease. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this look in a comment below. Also, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and click that subscribe button for more future content from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.